Think you know Honolulu? Think again. Most tourists never make it past the pristine beaches of Waikiki, missing out on a whole other side of this vibrant city. This video is for you if you're looking for an authentic Hawaiian experience beyond the resorts. Join us as we dive deep into downtown Honolulu to show you the real heart of the city, places steeped in history and local culture that most visitors miss. Many visitors stick to the Waikiki area, which is a mere 3-mile stretch of beach surrounded by high-rise hotels, shops, and restaurants. This is all very convenient to have everything you need within walking distance, and you'll certainly find enough things to do in the Waikiki area. But the rest of Oahu has a lot to offer too, and you won't regret leaving the Waikiki bubble in search of the unique and authentic experiences which lie just a few miles away. Downtown Honolulu is filled with noteworthy landmarks, historic sites, museums, and a vibrant art and food scene that you just won't find in Waikiki. If you're looking for a deeper connection to Hawaii's rich culture and history, then you're going to have to leave the resorts and picture-perfect beaches to find it. Downtown Honolulu is home to Hawaii's government buildings and its financial district, which truly aren't very interesting for a tourist. But there are many compelling historic sites located in this same area that often get overlooked and are definitely worth a visit. Here are just a few examples. You can explore Iolani Palace, home of Hawaii's last monarchs and the only royal residence on U.S. soil. The palace is now a museum and you can tour the interior, or you can just walk around the grounds and admire the architecture if you're short on time. Right across the street from the palace is a statue of King Kamehameha the Great, who united the Hawaiian Islands and became its first monarch. The bronze statue sits in front of another historic building which now houses the Hawaii Supreme Court. Just a block away is Kauai Ha'o, which some people call the Westminster Abbey of Hawaii. This is the oldest church on Oahu and where Hawaiian royalty were baptized and crowned. The adjacent Mission Houses Museum addresses the influence that missionaries had on the kingdom and their lasting legacy. Just a 2-mile drive from these sites is Punch Bowl Crater. Punch Bowl is a volcanic tuff cone that is now the location of the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. Over 60,000 service members from different wars are interred here, and it is also said that the ancient Hawaiians used this site for human sacrifice too. That may sound grim, but Punch Bowl is actually a pretty and peaceful place to visit. It's nice just to walk around the grounds and pay your respects and enjoy the panoramic view from the edge of the crater. Just be aware that commercial vehicles are not allowed to stop in the cemetery. They can only do a drive-through, so if you do want to stop and stay a while, you'll have to drive yourself there. And the final historic spot in downtown that we recommend is the Aloha Tower. It's a retired lighthouse overlooking the harbor near the cruise ship terminal. Unfortunately, the tower's 10th floor observation deck has been closed since the start of the pandemic. However, renovations are expected to be completed, allegedly, in time for its 100th anniversary in September of 2026. Until then, there's not much to do but look at the outside and take a photo, but it's still worth checking out if you're in the area. In addition to historic sites, downtown is also home to many noteworthy museums. The Honolulu Museum of Modern Art features a diverse collection dating from the Neolithic era to the present day. As the name indicates, it has a large collection of contemporary and modern art, but HOMA also has a significant collection of ancient art and traditional works from Asia, Africa, Oceania, and the Americas. The Capitol Modern, formerly the Hawaii State Art Museum, features contemporary art from Hawaii. They have a large collection of paintings, sculptures, and multimedia pieces, and they often feature special events and live demonstrations, including hula and Polynesian crafts. and admission is free. And even though it's technically not located downtown, we have to mention the Bishop Museum. This is Hawaii's Museum of Natural and Cultural History, and it's the largest in the state. It holds the world's largest collection of Polynesian artifacts, and it features exhibits on Hawaiian culture, natural history, and science. The Bishop also offers shows in its planetarium and frequently holds special events. You can also immerse yourself in the vibrant art scene and local galleries in the Chinatown Arts District. Check out the arts at Mark's Garage, a community art space and hub of the local art scene. And if you're in town on the first Friday of the month, you can take part in the monthly Arts Walk. And do check out the vibrant street art and murals which are found throughout Honolulu, but especially concentrated in the Kaka'ako neighborhood. And we can't talk about cultural hotspots without mentioning Honolulu's Chinatown. The Chinatown Historic District is one of the oldest Chinatowns in the U.S. and one of the few places on Oahu where you can still see historic buildings. Check out the Art Deco Hawaii Theater and the many old wooden storefronts found throughout the area. Today, Chinatown is a thriving neighborhood where you can immerse yourself in a mix of cultures as you visit the district's restaurants, stores, produce markets, and art galleries. Chinatown is one of the most interesting places on Oahu to visit, but be sure to bring cash as some vendors don't accept cards, and arrive with an empty stomach. There are so many great places to eat here, from street vendors to tiny mom and pop shops to James Beard award-winning restaurants. Downtown Honolulu is a vibrant mix of fine dining, casual eats, and authentic local cuisine. For casual yet flavorful options, check out Maguro Brothers and 4th Street Cafe, both highly recommended by locals. Chinatown also offers unique venues like Livestock Tavern for a relaxed yet elevated experience. And for special occasions, consider Senia or Fete, both James Beard award-winning restaurants. Reservations are advisable for all high-demand spots, especially for dinner. Stop by the Sing Chong Yuan Bakery for a manapua, the Hawaiian version of the Chinese bao bun. Or grab a coffee or bubble tea at the Mauna Kea Marketplace if you're looking for a delicious grab-and-go option. The Royal Kitchen at the Chinatown Gateway Plaza is also a favorite with locals for its famous baked manapua. If you're looking for authentic Hawaiian food, check out Helena's, which is just a mile or so north of downtown, or the Highway Inn, which is located in the Kaka'ako neighborhood. And if you're looking for a unique experience to end your day exploring the downtown area, you may want to consider the Ka Moana Luau or a dinner cruise aboard the Star of Honolulu. They are both located right next to the Aloha Tower overlooking the harbor. Here are some practical tips for exploring the downtown area. For transportation, you have a lot of options. The bus will take you where you want to go, and it is the cheapest option, though it's not always the fastest. Rideshares, on the other hand, are the fastest and most convenient, but not always the cheapest. You can rent a beaky bike if you're brave, or you can drive a rental car if you have one. But just know that parking and traffic is going to be a headache for either option. Some Pearl Harbor tours will include a few downtown stops on their tours, so that's an option as well. My personal favorite option is to take the Waikiki Trolley's Red Line Tour. This is a hop-on, hop-off tour that stops at or near most of the locations that I've mentioned. It's $34 for the whole day, it's fully narrated, and it'll get me where I want to go without a lot of hassle. And it's a lot of fun when it's not raining. It doesn't run in the evening though, so sometimes if I stay downtown for dinner, I'll have to Uber back to Waikiki, which is usually under $20 before the tip. But it really just depends on what your plans are and how many people are in your party and what option makes the most sense for you. As far as safety goes, Honolulu is generally a safe city. Violent crime is rare, though petty crime is more common, especially in tourist areas. Hawaii also has one of the highest rates of homelessness in the United States, and you will witness more of that in the downtown area than you will in Waikiki. That said, I feel comfortable walking anywhere in downtown by myself during the day, but I avoid doing so at night as I would in any major city. So no, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but experiencing the real Honolulu beyond the typical tourist traps, having unique cultural encounters, and seeing some of Hawaii's historic sites will truly enrich your Hawaiian adventure. We hope that this video will encourage you to explore Honolulu's often overlooked downtown area on your next visit to Oahu. If there are any hidden gems we may have missed, please share them in the comments and subscribe for more off the beaten path adventures across the islands.